So those are my KPIs, guys. 200 outbound messages a day, 8 responses, 5 intro calls a day, 2 demos should come from it. Number 5. Okay, this is going to get a little juicy, right? You guys are going to really, really, really appreciate this. And you guys understand how I am when it comes to copywriting. You guys understand how very direct and basic and simple I keep things. So I think you guys will appreciate what I have to share here. Okay. Let's say, Mr. Pena, hope you're doing well. Let's say you're talking to some old prospects. Okay. The way you talk to your old prospects when it comes to SaaS is going to be different versus new prospects. Okay. Your old prospects that you might have lost. Okay. Or you haven't engaged in a while, or someone who simply just couldn't afford your marketing services, right? When you're selling Facebook ads or Google ads or anything like that, right? Here's how we're going to do the messages for them. I recommend at the very top, you see that it says text, email, and video. Because there's not a huge amount of volume, I really think you guys can create a 30-second video with this script and shoot out videos to your clients, your prospects. Okay. So, step one, to previous people that you have engaged with, it's going to go like this. Hey, Roger, hope all is well. I'm assuming you're still in the cryo industry, man. I need to run something by you because you have tremendous experience here, and I have a huge business proposition that came to me. Need your help making a few serious decisions. Okay. This is going to be step one. And this is for context, guys. This is for someone that you have engaged with. If they don't know you and you send this message out, they're going to think you're cuckoo. Okay. This has to go to somebody that you have engaged with. And I don't mean just a lead that came in. There needs to have been some sort of an engagement. They need to recognize you as your name or your business or some kind. It can be just a random lead that you did a intro call and they declined and they don't even know who you are. That's not engagement. They have to have at least done, in my opinion, a healthy intro call or a reasonable demo. Okay, that they have to recognize. So step one, hey Roger, hope all is well. I'm assuming you're still in the dental industry. I need to run something by you, and because you let me correct this. I've got a little spelling error here, guys. I need to correct something by you because you have tremendous experience here, and I have a huge business proposition that came to me. Need your help making a few serious decisions, right? So you're putting them in a pedestal as if they're the industry expert. You're not the industry expert. You're going to be positioning yourself as the marketing expert that from their eyes, right? But you're going to come off as if we need them, right? Step two, and here's how the response is going to go. Hey, man, yeah, I remember you. What is this in regards to? He or she is going to want more information here. They're going to say, hey, I want to know a little bit more before I spend my time with you. And I'm going to say something along the lines of, yes, Roger, listen, I need your business acumen regarding a private software launch. Okay. Like I said, this is still private among my partners. So keep this between us, and I want to bring you into this opportunity. P.S. Happy to buy you a Starbucks latte or cappuccino/lunch for your time. This does not come off salesy. This comes off as if, hey, I've got something on my table. I need an industry expert that's going to help me make a decision here. Are you guys following where I'm going with this? Is this helpful? You see how this is different copywriting versus when you're selling agency services, right? You're not coming in and saying, "Hey, Brandon, can I send you 15 appointments tomorrow so I build you a multi-million dollar business within 20 days with the money back guarantee?" You're not doing that kind of stuff. Right? This is more like, "Hey, I've got something big on the table that I can't even chew myself. I need an industry expert here." Okay? And this is easy to this treads lightly, right? Even if you get on a demo. So right here, what happens is this. Perfect. Sure. So step two, they're going to say yes or no. It's okay to say no. But if they say yes, the next thing is gonna be, hey, love to just send you a Zoom link or a phone call. Either I'll call you because I don't want you to have to call them and then reschedule them for a Zoom. I want you to be able to, ideally, I want you to go right into the Zoom because they have already spoken with you before. You don't have to have an intro call here on this particular one because these are previous prospects. They've jumped on a demo before, right? You can possibly just take them right into a Zoom and be like, hey, love to just set up a Zoom and I'll send you the links. Let them just jump in, go right into a demo of the software, right? Now, let's see. Brandon says, is you in or is you in? I thought I made a mistake on my grammar, standard ESL classes. So this is what I would send out, guys, for somebody that has previously engaged with you. Okay, let's go with somebody new, right? This is going to be exciting because I'm going to give you multiple angles. One angle by itself is not going to work. You need to have multiple angles here, and that's the same thing you want to apply to all marketing and sales, right? Number one, I'm going to attack volume. You see at the very top it says volume and it says text, email, and video. You can test out 3 different mediums in however you want to go about it. Okay. So volume. Number one is gonna be, or step one is gonna be, hey Rebecca, wanted to reach out to you directly. This is, remember, this is new prospects that you have never spoken with, right? Step one is gonna be, hey Rebecca, wanted to reach out to you directly to see if you can take on more volume. I am looking to partner up with somebody in this whatever niche that you're going after, right? So they have no idea who you are, and you're coming in as like a partnership process, partnership proposition of some kind, and only thing you're asking them is about the volume. Hey, can you take on more volume? If so, I can send more volume your way. It's almost like you're a referral partner, right? Some people go even further. Let's say you scraped a list that has the city on it. You can even say in the XYZ city, right? You can even do this. You can even say, wanted to reach out to you directly to see if you can take on more volume. I'm looking to partner up with someone with, I'm looking to partner up with someone in the XYZ niche around XYZ city, right? So it's going to come off, hey, Justin, wanted to reach out to you directly to see if we can take on more volume. I'm looking to partner up with somebody in the cryo industry around New York, right? Step two, as soon as they give you a yes or a positive response or send me more info, right? As soon as that happens, your next response is going to be, hey, I want to be extremely respectful to both of our times, because their number one objection right there in that moment is, oh, do I want to waste my time with somebody? And neither do you, right? So I attack the time objection right then and there. I say, want to be extremely careful and respectful to our times. Could we jump on a quick 2-minute phone call to see if we can be a good fit together? Okay, this is the volume angle. Let's go with the different angle. Let's go with reviews, right? Reviews is where you're putting the entire business on a pedestal and making the big assumption that they're a high quality provider. Okay. And this angle works, especially if you're going after high ticket industries, right? And here's what I suggest. Hey, Rebecca, wanted to reach out to you directly because I was reading a few amazing reviews you had on your pages. I've been looking to find a partnership in New York or partnership in XYZ industry. So let's say med spa industry who can provide good quality. Can we chat? Right? So you're making it known that you look them up and you see what other people are saying about them, right? And because of the quality that you're seeing from what other people are saying, you want to partner up with them. Can we chat? Right? And the same thing applies again. Hey, sure, I want to be extremely respectful to both of our times. Could we jump on a quick phone call to see if we can be a good fit? If they say no, move on. Who cares? Next. Move on. At 200 a day, it's okay to listen to some no's. It's okay. You have enough volume to keep on trucking, right? Let's talk about referrals. Let's say Justin or Brandon, you already have a couple of clients on SaaS mode. Let's say you have a couple of clients already and you're getting them results or they're generating their own results. Here's how you could leverage a case study or somebody who's actually already performing well with you. You can say, "Hey Robert, spoke with your client, which could be Michael, whatever, in a random name. Spoke with Michael the other day about your business and the potential it has. Can we connect directly? Wanted to share how I brought him 50K last month with a few minor changes." Right? This one is a bit more direct. This is based on a referral, meaning Tom referred Justin to speak to Brandon. Right? You have the ability to name drop somebody here. And the way you would do that is like this. You want to attack why you want to get on a call right out of the gate aggressively. This is not where you fiddle around for a quick intro call to hope for the best and hear about Sally. This is more about, hey, are we going to do business together today? It's a bit more aggressive. So the three different angles: volume, reviews, and referrals that you can use to drum up your beta software launch, guys. By January, I think by January 30th or even the 20th, like, you guys should have at least 10 people that have said yes to you when it comes to your beta launch, right? If you were to start, let's say, next Monday, right? By the time January comes around, mid January, you would have had at least 10,000 outbound emails go out, or messages, or cold calls, or text messages, whatever it is. Is this helpful, guys? It's just giving you some ideas. Maybe even if you don't take my idea, this is getting your gears thinking a certain way, right? Hopefully that's what I'm achieving here, is at least, even if you're not copying and pasting, this is giving you ideas of the different angles. I don't recommend you copying and pasting. I recommend you taking my framework and building on it based on what your industry, the way they interact, right? If you're in the dental industry, because I used to be in it, I can tell you they're hanging out in the Facebook groups and Instagram. But if I were to go after the automotive industry, right, they're not on Facebook or Instagram. They're on their phone. I need to cold call those guys. I need to walk into those guys, right? So you know your industry and where they're hanging out, and that's why I think there's an opportunity for you to build on this in your own specific way, right? Now, we talked about offers and things like that. I don't want to harp a lot on that on this call. Go back to the initial webinar that I did, and there's a bit more there on the offers. Or go to the 10K in 10 days workshop we did. We talked about a SaaS offer as well to lead for your agency services. So, a few additional notes that I want to just make with you guys: have a beta group of at least 10 SaaS prospects at $300 a month. Okay. That's my recommendation. 300 is a healthy number, and it should give you at least 70-80% margin, in my opinion. Even if we charged, I don't know, $25 or $50 a location in the future for the SaaS, I still think you guys can sell with at least 7x that, right? So, number two is based. So, here's the intention for your beta launch, right? When I do my beta launch, I'm going to create two superstars out of them. And that's what a lot of people do. Even if you did like a course beta, you want to basically take t- two out of those 10 or 15 and turn them into your superstar students, right? Or your superstar clients. And what they're going to be is essentially, these are all industry experts or industry players, right? That you're going to turn them into an agency partner. You're going to say, hey, listen, I've got this software and I want to expand on it. And with your network and with your help, I'm happy to give you some sort of a residual commission on this, right? And you got to get creative of how to do that among your industry and things like that. But even if you had a setup fee and that setup fee directly went to your partner, it's still worth it because you have now there's three people, doing sales and marketing for this offer, not just you yourself. You have two more people with you. Then the third thing I want to mention to you guys as additional notes is update your demo slides. Currently, I don't think you should make any changes to your agency services. When you go sell, so let's say Brandon is out there in the plumbing industry and he goes out there and sells $2,000 Google ads. Let's say that's what he's doing. In moving forward, instead of selling Google ads at $2,000, I recommend you breaking it apart and saying 1,700 for Facebook or Google ads and 300 is for you to have our system, our software. Okay. What happens there? What happens is this: that 1,700 is going to churn at some point, and you're able to keep the 300 for thus creating much better churn rate for yourself. Imagine your agency if you kept every client that you ever had at $300 a pop as they left, right? It's a different ball game. It really is. So update your demo slides with your SaaS offer and your invoicing with your SaaS offer. Say, instead of selling just a $1,500 Facebook ads campaigns all day long, sell it for 1,200 and include a new line item that says $300 for the software. This is, and you can keep our software, Mr. Business Owner. Here's the thing: you've got to self-manage it with our own messaging and templatization that we would create for you. But this gives you a really good idea of what to expect in case services don't work out, right? That was number four. Don't discontinue your agency services, but add it on top. In in addition, initial offer. So here's the thing: when should you sell SaaS? The timing of selling SaaS. And I talked about this on the last webinar. And I just want to review this with you guys. In the beginning of the relationship, you can sell SaaS, right? They're coming in, they're doing a demo for your marketing program, and they can't afford your services. You can bring them in at $300. Hey, listen, you cannot afford our Facebook and Google Ads program just yet. We would love to at least allow you to keep our system so you can do your own initial marketing to get your funds up so you can actually invest into bigger marketing play, right? You can do that in the beginning, right? Number two is with together with your program, like I just said, right? With your normal packages, you can add on SaaS. Then additionally, at the very end, let's say you have a client that's on the exit and you know for sure you're not going to save them or they have legitimate reasons of why they want to leave. You can downsell with SaaS as well. So you can upsell in the beginning, you can sell it together with your agency services, and you can downsell with SaaS at the very end of that relationship. Okay.